Hello, this is Mark Wildman of Wildman Athletica, and today we are going to unbox a trap bar from Bells of Steel. When I say unbox, I mean that very generally as kind of a concept because this didn't show up in a box. It showed up like this, which I thought was pretty funny. It showed up with a caution sticker on it that says that it's heavy, and then they just tape your tracking stuff directly to the bar, which I thought was fun. Black Scout Survival utility folding knife. Trying to get all the tape off of there because if you don't get the tape off of these things right when you get them, it tends to kind of meld in and you never get it off again. So the great unboxing. Kind of fun. And this is what's cool about this bar is these sleeves rotate. I believe this is called the open trap bar or open hex bar. The cool thing about this is it has kickstands on it. In the hex part is open on one side. This is going to allow us to do stuff that you can't do with the normal hex bar, like walk, like step in and out of the bar without stepping over the bar. And these are jack stands, which allow you to lay the bar down, flip it up to load the bar. Because normally loading a hex bar is super annoying and storing a hex bar is super annoying. So they've added this little jack feature on here so that you can stand it up and down. I don't know if these are supposed to stay on. They're little rubber sleeves, but they look like they're meant to stay on, so I'm gonna leave them on. So these jack stands allow you to tip it. So normally when you use the bar, it is in this position, but you can tip it up on these jack stands so it stands up. I had an old trashy hex bar in my old studio before I closed it, and it was not nearly this cool. The other thing that I like about this is that this is really, really long. On my old bar, it was short, and you could only get so many bumper plates on there before you ran out of space. The old bar, I think, was designed for solid steel plates. This looks like it's designed for Olympic plates, so you'll be able to get a lot more weight on there. All of my plates now reside at Gambate Fitness in Los Angeles, California. So I've got some other ones on order, but I figured we would just talk about this now, before all those other plates get here. What's really cool about this bar is that you're going to be able to tip it, and there's that back space in there. So instead of using it like a normal trap bar and just doing traps or doing your trap deadlift, your hex bar deadlift, we'll also be able to do things like stagger stance stuff. Very cool innovation. When you set it down, you'll be able to tip it up and load and unload it easily. Bells of Steel, quickly becoming one of my favorite companies, and I'm pretty excited by the idea of being able to do deadlifts and farmer's carries and walking lunges and box step-ups with a hex bar for the first time ever.